Have you ever wondered if that daily vitamin you take, the one you think is doing so much good for your brain, could actually be working against you? It's an unsettling thought, isn't it? Many of us reach for supplements hoping to boost our memory, keep our minds sharp, and guard against the natural changes that come with age. We hear about how important vitamins are, especially as we get older, and we want to do everything we can to stay vibrant and engaged. But what if one of these very common, widely available vitamins, particularly one often found in those popular B-complex formulas, isn't just harmless, but could potentially be quite dangerous for your brain health? It's a painful reality to consider that something we trust could be causing subtle harm, possibly contributing to nerve issues, or even impacting our ability to think clearly, all without us even realizing it. The secret, or rather, the surprising truth, lies in the delicate balance our bodies need and how easy it is to tip that balance without even knowing it. In this video, we're going to uncover exactly which popular vitamin can pose a risk, why it's so important to be aware of this, and, crucially, what truly simple, everyday habits and foods you can embrace to protect and even enhance your brain health, ensuring it stays as sharp and healthy as possible for years to come. So, make sure you watch right to the very end, because there's something truly surprising that you absolutely need to know. Now, let's dive straight into this surprising truth about a vitamin many of us rely on for energy and overall well-being, but which, in certain circumstances, can become a real concern for our brain health, especially as we age. We're talking about vitamin B6, also known as pyridoxine. You might be thinking, B6, but isn't that good for you? And yes, in the right amounts. Vitamin B6 is absolutely essential. It plays a crucial role in so many bodily functions, from helping to create neurotransmitters, those chemical messengers in our brain that allow our nerve cells to communicate, to supporting our immune system and even helping to metabolize proteins. It's involved in hundreds of enzyme reactions. It's found naturally in many foods we love, like chicken, fish, potatoes, bananas, and fortified cereals. But here's where the danger can creep in when we take too much of it, particularly through high-dose supplements. For years, vitamin B6 has been promoted for everything from reducing morning sickness to alleviating premenstrual syndrome. And yes, even for boosting brain function and memory. The problem arises when people, often with the best intentions, take supplements that contain very high doses of B6, sometimes far exceeding the recommended daily allowance. For adults over 50, the recommended dietary allowance is typically around 1.7 milligrams for men and 1.5 milligrams for women. Many popular B-complex supplements, or even standalone B6 supplements, contain 50 milligrams, 100 milligrams, or even higher doses. That's a staggering amount more than what our bodies naturally need or can safely process over the long term. What happens when we consistently take too much vitamin B6? The primary concern, especially for brain health, is something called peripheral neuropathy. This is a type of nerve damage that affects the peripheral nerves, those nerves outside of your brain and spinal cord. These nerves are responsible for carrying information to and from your brain and the rest of your body, allowing you to feel sensations, control your muscles, and maintain your balance. When these nerves are damaged by excessive B6, it can lead to a range of uncomfortable and even debilitating symptoms. Imagine experiencing numbness, tingling, and burning sensations, often starting in your hands and feet. It can feel like pins and needles, or a constant prickling. As the neuropathy progresses, you might find it harder to walk steadily, feeling clumsy or unbalanced, increasing your risk of falls. Your muscle weakness might become noticeable, making everyday tasks like buttoning a shirt or picking up small objects more challenging. For some, the pain can become quite severe and persistent. Now, why is this particularly concerning for seniors? Well, these symptoms, numbness, tingling, balance issues, and muscle weakness can easily be mistaken for other age-related conditions like arthritis, diabetes-related neuropathy, or simply getting old. This often means the true cause. The excessive vitamin B6 goes unrecognized, and people continue taking the supplement, unknowingly making the problem worse. This can lead to a vicious cycle where a well-meaning attempt to support health actually undermines it, subtly diminishing quality of life and contributing to a decline in independent living. It's truly heartbreaking to think that something intended to help could be quietly causing such harm. It's important to understand that this isn't about the B6 you get from a healthy diet. It's extremely difficult, if not impossible, to get a toxic amount of B6 from food alone. Your body is incredibly efficient at regulating nutrient absorption from natural sources. The issue is almost exclusively linked to high-dose supplemental forms. So, what should you do first? Take a moment to look at your current multivitamin or any B-complex supplements you might be taking. Check the dosage of vitamin B6 if it's significantly higher than the recommended daily allowance, especially if it's over 10 or 20 milligrams. It's worth a conversation with your doctor. They can help you assess your overall supplement regimen and determine if any adjustments are needed. They might even suggest a blood test to check your B6 levels, particularly if you're experiencing any of the symptoms we just discussed. Sometimes, simply stopping the high-dose supplement can allow the nerves to slowly recover, although severe or prolonged damage might not fully reverse. Instead of relying on megadoses of single vitamins, think about getting your nutrients from a diverse range of whole foods. This is almost always the safest and most effective way to fuel your body and your brain. Foods rich in B6 include salmon, tuna, chicken breast, chickpeas, potatoes, bananas, and avocados. By focusing on a balanced plate, you're not only getting the right amount of B6, but also a symphony of other vitamins, minerals, and antioxidants that work together synergistically to support optimal health, including the health of your precious brain. Remember, it's not just about avoiding potential dangers, it's also about proactively nourishing your brain in the best possible way. And that brings us perfectly to some other, truly simple, yet incredibly powerful habits that will make a profound difference to your cognitive well-being. Moving beyond the specific caution about vitamin B6, let's focus on the positive, on what you can actively do to truly support and enhance your brain health, keeping it sharp, vibrant, and resilient. It's not about complex routines or expensive treatments. It's about making smart, consistent choices that nourish your mind every single day. One of the most powerful habits you can adopt for brain health is to embrace a diet rich in what we call brain-boosting foods. Think of your brain as a high-performance engine that needs the right kind of fuel to run smoothly and efficiently. Processed foods, sugary snacks, and unhealthy fats can clog up that engine, leading to inflammation and oxidative stress, which are detrimental to brain cells. Instead, focus on a colorful array of fruits and vegetables. Berries, like blueberries and strawberries, are packed with antioxidants that protect your brain from damage. Leafy greens, such as spinach and kale, are full of vitamins K and lutein, which have been linked to slower cognitive decline. Don't forget the power of healthy fats. Our brains are nearly 60% fat, and they need specific types of fats to function optimally. Omega-3 fatty acids are superstars here. You find them abundantly in fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. If fish isn't your thing, consider walnuts, flax seeds, and chia seeds. These healthy fats are crucial for building brain cell membranes, reducing inflammation, and even improving communication between brain cells. Just imagine how much clearer your thoughts could be with well-oiled brain pathways. Incorporating these foods into your daily meals doesn't have to be complicated. A handful of berries with your breakfast, a spinach salad for lunch, or a piece of baked salmon for dinner a couple of times a week can make a significant difference over time. It's about building those small, consistent habits that stack up to big rewards for your brain. Another absolutely vital, yet often overlooked, aspect of brain health is staying properly hydrated. Our brains are about 75% water, and even mild dehydration can have a noticeable impact on our cognitive function. Think about those times you felt a bit foggy, had trouble concentrating, or experienced a dull headache. Sometimes, the simple answer is that you just need a glass of water. When you're not adequately hydrated, your brain tissue can actually shrink, and the communication between your brain cells can slow down. This can lead to impaired memory, reduced concentration, and even mood changes. It's like trying to run your car without enough oil. things just don't work right. The good news is that this is incredibly easy to fix. Keep a water bottle handy throughout the day and sip from it regularly. Set reminders on your phone if you need to. Aim for 8 glasses of water a day, but listen to your body. If you're exercising or it's a hot day, you'll need more. Plain water is best, but you can also count herbal teas and water-rich fruits and vegetables towards your daily intake. This simple habit supports optimal blood flow to the brain, ensures nutrient delivery, and helps flush out toxins, all contributing to a sharper, more alert mind. Next up, let's talk about the incredible benefit of keeping your mind actively engaged. Just like your muscles, your brain needs regular exercise to stay strong and agile. If you don't use it, you risk losing some of its incredible capacity. This doesn't mean you need to start solving complex mathematical equations every day, unless you want to. It means finding activities that challenge your brain in new ways. Try learning a new skill, whether it's a musical instrument, a foreign language, knitting, or even a new board game. Engaging in novel activities forces your brain to create new neural pathways, which is essentially like building new superhighways in your brain. Reading widely, doing crossword puzzles or Sudoku, or even just having stimulating conversations with friends and family are all fantastic ways to keep your brain firing on all cylinders. The key is novelty and challenge. If an activity feels too easy, push yourself a little further. Perhaps you always read fiction. Try a non-fiction book on a topic you know nothing about. If you always take the same route on your walk, try a different path. These seemingly small shifts can spark new connections in your brain and keep it vibrant and adaptive. It's like giving your brain a delightful workout that leaves it feeling refreshed and ready for more. And while we're talking about movement, let's not forget the profound impact of physical activity on your brain health. Many people think of exercise only for their muscles or heart, but it's just as vital for your brain. Regular physical activity, even moderate exercise like brisk walking, improves blood flow to the brain, which means more oxygen and nutrients reach your brain cells. This improved circulation helps protect against conditions that can lead to memory loss, like high blood pressure and diabetes. Beyond that, exercise stimulates the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF, often called miracle grow for the brain. BDNF promotes the growth of new brain cells and helps existing ones stay healthy, essentially enhancing your brain's ability to learn and remember. It can also reduce stress and improve your mood, both of which have a direct positive impact on cognitive function. You don't need to train for a marathon. A daily 30-minute brisk walk is incredibly beneficial. Try dancing, gardening, swimming, or even just regular stretching. Find an activity you enjoy and make it a consistent part of your routine. It's not just about longevity. It's about adding quality and sharpness to those years. Now that we've talked about fueling your brain with the right foods, keeping it hydrated, and exercising your mind and body, let's talk about something equally fundamental that many of us struggle with, and which has a direct, undeniable link to your brain's ability to function at its best. So, finally, let's wrap up our conversation by bringing together these simple yet incredibly powerful strategies for maintaining and enhancing your brain health, reminding ourselves that small, consistent efforts truly compound into significant benefits over time. We started by discussing the surprising truth about vitamin B6, highlighting that while essential in proper amounts, excessive intake from high-dose supplements can ironically lead to peripheral neuropathy, affecting nerve function and potentially being mistaken for other age-related issues. The key takeaway here isn't to fear all vitamins, but to be a smart, informed consumer, always checking dosages on your supplements and prioritizing nutrient intake from a diverse, whole food diet. If you are taking high-dose B6 or experiencing any unexplained numbness or tingling, have a conversation with your doctor. Remember how important it is to fuel your brain with the right foods. We talked about embracing a colorful array of fruits and vegetables, particularly berries and leafy greens. For their protective antioxidants, we emphasize the critical role of healthy fats, especially omega-3s found in fatty fish, walnuts, and flax seeds, which are vital for brain cell structure and communication. Think of these foods not just as sustenance, but as medicine for your mind. Making conscious choices about what you put on your plate is one of the most direct ways to support cognitive function, reduce inflammation, and protect your brain from the wear and tear of daily life. It's not about restrictive diets, but about intelligent, enjoyable eating that nourishes every part of you, especially your precious brain. Then, we delved into the often underestimated power of hydration. It might seem too simple to be true, but ensuring you drink enough water throughout the day can make a world of difference to your clarity of thought, concentration, and overall brain performance. Just like a plant wilts without enough water, your brain struggles when it's even mildly dehydrated. Keeping a water bottle close by and sipping regularly is such a simple habit, yet it has profound implications for keeping your brain cells happy and communicating effectively. This small act is a powerful form of self-care that directly translates to better cognitive function and a feeling of greater mental alertness. And who could forget the twin pillars of mental and physical activity? Keeping your mind engaged by learning new skills. Reading, doing puzzles, or simply having stimulating conversations helps build a new neural pathway and strengthens existing ones. Much like building new roads and bridges in your brain, this mental exercise keeps your brain agile and adaptable. Equally vital is moving your body. Even a daily brisk walk sends a surge of oxygen and nutrients to your brain, improving blood flow and stimulating the production of brain-derived neurotrophic factor, which is like a natural fertilizer for brain cells. It's about finding joy in movement, whether it's dancing, gardening, or walking with a friend. These activities not only boost your brain but also elevate your mood and reduce stress, creating an optimal environment for cognitive health. Finally, and perhaps most importantly, let's talk about the profound impact of quality sleep. This is where your brain performs its crucial nightly cleanup and repair. During deep sleep, your brain consolidates memories, processes information from the day, and even clears out metabolic waste products that can accumulate and potentially contribute to cognitive decline. Without sufficient, restful sleep, your brain simply can't perform its essential functions effectively. You'll likely notice impaired memory, difficulty focusing, and a general feeling of mental sluggishness. Aim for 7 to 9 hours of quality sleep each night. Create a relaxing bedtime routine. Make your bedroom dark and cool, and try to go to bed and wake up around the same time each day, even on weekends. Prioritizing sleep isn't a luxury. It's a non-negotiable cornerstone of excellent brain health and overall well-being. Remember, taking control of your brain health isn't about grand gestures or radical overhauls. It's about embracing these foundational habits consistently. Each small, positive choice you make every day adds up to a significant impact on your cognitive vitality and your overall quality of life. You have the power to protect and nourish your brain, keeping it sharp and engaged for all the wonderful years ahead. What are your thoughts on this? Have you ever experienced any unexpected side effects from a vitamin, or found certain foods really boosted your mental clarity? I'd love to hear your experiences and insights in the comments below. Your stories can truly help and inspire others in our community. If you found this video helpful and informative, please give it a thumbs up. That really helps us reach more people who can benefit from this kind of information. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that notification bell, so you don't miss out on more practical advice and empowering insights designed to help you live your very best life. At every age, take good care of yourselves. And remember, your brain is your most incredible asset. Cherish it, nourish it, and watch it thrive. Live your best life at every age